Okay, making another YouTube video. This is gonna be cute. I'm making a baby blanket. Guys, I'm using Bernat baby blanket. Duh, I guess that's what that's for. I've been liking to pull out, I'm using a clean blanket. This blanket I've used it like twice because obviously it's a baby blanket. And also, I don't know if I've made this too long, but I was like, they'll grow into it. And I'm just gonna probably crochet till I have just a little bit left. Oh, my coworker's having twins, so there's two. But I think I'm gonna make, I did gender neutral colors because I don't know the genders yet, but I'm impatient. And I decided that maybe I'll do a border of this color on this blanket. I don't know. We will see. I got it at Walmart and I was like, I'm not going to be doing all that. Like I didn't, or not, what am I even talking about? Oh yeah, I didn't put it on the belt at Walmart. I was like, I'm holding it because when was the last time that was really cleaned? Like, Walmart, let me know. When was the last time your belt was cleaned? Never. Short answer, never. I used to work at BJ's Wholesale Club, and it's a little different there because it's a grocery store and you're like got food, but it's also like, think about the type of people that go to Walmart. It's dirty. It's dirty. Real freaking dirty. And not only that, like I've put soil, like dirt from like the garden part of Walmart on the belt at the like normal cash register. So like, yeah, definitely dirty. But yeah, I'm just crocheting. Oh, that looks wonky. It's okay. So I chained 80 for this. This is, I'm using the recommended hook size, which is 88 millimeter. Except for I feel like I probably should have done 9. Because I feel like this is a very, very hot blanket. But it's also, like, I feel like it's going to be toasty. But it's also, like, for a baby. Babies aren't really known for keeping up their body heat. And this could be used, like, you could change the baby on this or something. So, yeah, I'm just gonna be keeping that in mind. I'm trying to think of something else. I don't know, maybe one of these videos, not a physical YouTube video because a lot of stuff happens, but like maybe at work one day. I crochet at work if I work like a 10:30 to 7 shift, because we get like, it's not even a break, like you're not clocked out, you're just like sitting there for a couple hours while you wait, because I work in like lunch, dinner, breakfast type of deal, so a lot of the time I'll just be sitting there after lunch waiting for dinner, which dinner service, like we'll start preparing and working for it at like 4 o'clock, and lunch ends at like 1 or 2. So like usually like 1:30 maybe. So I'm just sitting there from 1:30 to 4 crocheting. So yeah. Also, as soon as my allergies were doing so good until I started making this baby blanket, so I've been like blowing my nose like crazy, and I'm just like, what? I wonder if it's, I want to know what this is made out of actually. Or don't tell me. Polyester. So it's not acrylic or cotton. I was gonna do cotton, but I saw this and I fell in love with it. And I just love this yarn. And I was like, well, I don't know the genders. And I was like, this is gender neutral. Like, it has pink, but it also has blue and yellow. And yellow's like the typical gender neutral color. So it's like, I think this is fine. And it has a little bit of white, which I like. I like the fact that it's pastel. And I like this one. I was told green and yellow were very good gender neutral colors. I feel like red or orange or blue are very boy color, and then you got like pink and purple are girly colors. I feel like yellow is pretty girly too, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just adding gender to things that doesn't need to be like that. I don't know. I like purple and blue, if you couldn't tell. Yeah. I also only have 2 stitch markers, like actual stitch markers, these things. So I'm using like, I don't know, I use these for chips, like a chip clip. But it's not for chips, it's for like holding something that's like a, oh, like, I know what it's for. It's for like if you're gluing something together, then you use that to hold it together while it's drying. But I'm using it for, I've been using a couple of them for stitch markers. This yarn's very difficult to tell where the stitches need to be. This is pretty long. It's not fitting on frame. I'd say it's about a yard. I don't know, maybe, what do I know? Actually, I know quite a bit about feet and yards, but I'd say it's about 3 feet, which is a yard. Whoever needs to know that. What else can I yap about? Oh my god. Okay, so I'm going tubing, which with my family. My Uncle Ray, shout out to Violet, Roman, Caitlin, Kevin, and Uncle Ray and Aunt Veronica. Shout out, guys. They live in Maryland and I'm in New York. So they're a few hours away, and they come up usually in the summer, occasionally Christmas. So like, or if like we take a drive around Maryland or something, then we'll go see them and make a pit stop about it. But we don't see them too often, but they're coming up. And I was like, Mom, when are we going tubing? And she was like, I don't know. And I was like, well, let's do it when Uncle Ray comes up. So they're gonna go tubing with us. Oh yeah, and I started a new project last night. Yeah. I also think that when I do go tubing, I'm probably going to crochet something, so maybe I'll make a video of me crocheting in a tube floating down a river. That'll probably just be for me though, because that water, it's not dirty, it's running water, which means you can technically drink it and like not die. Well, there's conditions to that, but like, I don't know, we're just gonna float down a river. So I'm probably just gonna make something for myself. Like, I'm not bringing the baby blankets, obviously, to crochet. Or if I'm making an order, I'm not gonna make that floating down a river. It'd probably just be like making myself a bikini or making my sister something, just cause like, who cares? And yarn can get wet and it'll dry, obviously, cause like, that's fine. Well, there's a brown speck, and it's not from me, so, oh well. also never made a baby blanket before. I feel like I should be doing an intricate design, or maybe like granny squares, but like who has time for that? Because it's not me. So I'm just kind of doing this. I've been trying to make, these aren't granny squares, these are just squares. It's one of them yarns that like gradually gradient yarns. Yeah. I'm trying to make a blanket for my cat, but then I was like, oh wait, I should make a baby blanket for Shirai. That's the mother of the twins. Shout out to Shirai. But yeah, I don't know. I decided that I was gonna, so I cornered her in the elevator and I said, can I make you baby blankets? I was like, let me do this. And she said, okay. I told her to let me know the gender of the babies ASAP so I can get started, but I'm just like, girl, I'm getting started today. So yeah, I came home from work and I always like, there's a few stores on my way home from work, like I pass Starbucks, Dunkin', McDonald's, Taco Bell, Walmart, and it's just like, this is the worst possible thing, because like I'm spending all my money. I also pass Price Chopper, which is the worst for when I'm hungry, which is not Price Chopper anymore, it's Market 32, but F that. Why is there numbers? I don't need numbers. I want price to be chopped. What does the 32 stand for? Tell me. I don't know. It doesn't stand for anything. But yeah, I've been getting pink drink every single day. I got this before work. But today I got a melon burst energy. And I watched her put water in my cup. After she put the melon burst stuff in it. Cause this is whenever you have a personal cup at Starbucks, which if you're not doing it, do it. I'm gonna go on about this. Ready? Let me put y'all on. Download the Starbucks app right now. Pause the video. Download the Starbucks app. Sign in. If you bring your own personal cup, it does not have to be a Starbucks cup. You can bring in your Stanley. Actually, I'll get to Stanley's in a minute. They're gonna fill your cup for you, and they'll give you 25 extra bonus stars. If you collect 400 stars, then you get a cup. If for every dollar you spend, you get a star, unless you buy a Starbucks gift card. Then, that's good. If you buy a Starbucks gift card and you have to put it into the app, and then when you're scanning your app, you put the pay and scan, and they'll give you double stars. So if you spend 20 bucks, which I don't know why I'd be spending 20 bucks on a drink, but it's usually like 6 bucks. They will give you double. So if you spend 20, you're gonna get 40 stars plus the personal cup. So that's like 60 something. 65. Yeah, 65. Took me a minute, but I got there. So you're getting 65 stars for spending 20 bucks at Starbucks, which is crazy. Yeah. What else? Oh, but also, so I got a venti. This is not a venti, but they filled it all the way up because I brought my own cup. So you can get more drink. There's 4 sizes. There's tall, which is like a little, and then there's grande, and then there's venti, and then Trenta. They gave me a Trenta even though I paid for a venti. But if you order a tall, they're not giving you a Trenta, which is also brings me back to Stanley cups. This is a massive cup. Let's see. Do not microwave. 40 ounce. They're not giving me 40 ounce for free. I bought a Trenta and it filled to here, which is why I don't bring that to Starbucks. So like, you know. Yeah, basically bring your own cup. The only thing is it has to be clean. Period. It has to be a clean cup. You can't bring in a dirty ass cup and they'll fill it. I'm trying to think of something else. Something about Starbucks. Cheese Danish from Starbucks. If I'm hungry, I'm buying it. I don't care that it's $3 for a microwaved piece of crap. I'm buying it and it's gonna be good. I don't think there's really anything else about Starbucks. Other than the fact that I want some. Oh, I've been also getting pink drink like every day for the past, or every other day for the past like several months. So I got a melon burst today. I don't know if I said that already, but I'd said it again. Oh, this is coming together. It's so cute. I want it. I'm not gonna rub it on my face. I didn't shower today yet. I'm gonna shower tonight. So I'm not gonna rub it on my body, unfortunately. I also have to figure out a spot for this that's clean. I'm probably gonna put it on top of my yarn stash, which I'm not showing you because my room is an absolute disaster. And I have two beds. I have the bed that's this one, which is a normal bed. And then I have a loft bed, which is why I keep looking up when I'm talking about my bed. Like, it's pretty tall. It's about 5 foot, 4 foot, 4.5, something like that. So, yeah, it's pretty cute. Alrighty. I hope y'all like Pure Petrosini. Y'all are gonna hear a whole lot of it, because I don't want lyrics on in the background, because next thing you know, I'm gonna be singing to Justin Bieber, and y'all don't want to hear it. I know y'all don't want to hear it. Which is why I'm putting on, like, not soundy sounds. Which, okay, this is how I got into Pure Petrosini, because how are you gonna find an artist with no lyrics unless you look it up? I do not like classical music. I'm not old. I'm not in that era. We'll get to that in a minute. So I found it out. There was this song called Ballade, or Ballad. It might be Ballad, but I keep calling it Ballade because it looks like lemonade but balls. So I call it Ballade, or Ballade, or whatever. But I was like, oh, I love this album cover. It's like a man and a woman, crisscross applesauce, like, but the girl's on top. He's crisscross applesauce and she's like hugging him like on his lap, and I was just like, that's romantic. So I added it to my playlist because someone did a song of it on Spotify, or not Spotify, Snapchat, and I saw it and I was like, this is getting added to my playlist, and now I just like love it. Like, seriously, it was in my top 50 on Spotify for the whole year. I don't even know what place it was in. It probably wasn't even top 50. It was probably like top 20. So yeah, what was I about to get into in a minute? I said, oh, I work at a nursing home, guys, and they're old people, but they are not classical music old. Why are you playing songs from the 1800s, 1700s? These people are not that old. They're like, what, like 80, 90? And not only that, but they're still alive, which means they went through the Britney Spears era, Justin Bieber, you know, the Queen. They lived through that while they were still with it. So if you put on like Toxic in the nursing home, the residents do not care. I mean, sure, play 80s, 70s, 60s music, but why are you playing classic music from the 1700s? No one from the 1700s is still even alive. Girl. Like, or even something like Piero Petrosini is a more recent artist. I also love my hair like this. I've been looking at it. I don't know if I could see that. I don't know. It's one of them flower clips. Anyway, like Piero Petrosini, upbeat music. It's not like we're not that old. You can make good music and play good music. I don't know. Like, I don't know. They're still alive. They lived through it. They know all the words to Girls Just Want to Have Fun. They know all the lyrics to Wanna Be by the Spice Girls. They know it. So why are we sitting here acting like they don't know anything other than classical music? And then as soon, there's this one resident, shout out to Melvin. He probably will not see this. I think he's about 90 or 80. I don't remember. I think he's like 96. He was like, oh yeah, I made them start playing this music. I didn't like what they had before. And he's like, if they ever stop playing this music, then that's how you know I'm out of here. He left, and now they're playing classical music again. He didn't die. He left. Like, he's back at his house. The only reason he was there, like in the nursing home, was I guess because he had like an incident or something. But yeah, shout out to Melvin. Everyone said he was a little creepy, but I don't think so. I think he reminds me of my grandfather in the way that like grandpa's like, oh, if like he sees me eating a bag of chips, he's like, oh, watch your girlish figure. Like, I don't think that's creepy. I think that he's just an old man, you know? Like, you gotta remember their era of, like, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm just yapping, but I don't think Melvin's a creep. Shout out to Melvin. What else can I yap about? Oh, we're gonna talk about this. Y'all know about Kris from Mr. Beast is now Ava, and it's Kris with a K, which I support. Like, do what you want. I don't care. I'm not calling you Ava, but I'll call you Kris with a K, because I just won't remember. Also, I think they go by both, but I don't know. Low power mode. Whatever. So I guess Kris has been touching girls? Or no. Erase that from your mind. Not touching anybody, but I guess so there's this guy who paints I'm not even gonna mouth it. It's bad. Bro paints children in a way that they should not be painted. Weird. And Kris, I guess, when he was CH Kris, which I don't think, okay, Kris should not be spelled CH Kris. It should be CRIS. Because Tris, that's what that is. Shout out to Kris Argento. I'm shouting out everybody. Yeah, Kris, I like Kris Argento Kris. But not Kris from Mr. Beast, because I guess Kris is like, and he was talking to children online weirdly when it was a he, and then transgendered, or I don't know what it's called, transitioned, that's the word I'm looking for. So when he transitioned into she, or he, or they, or whatever, was still doing it? I don't know. And now Kris is out of Mr. Beast. Wow. Kris was there since day one, and now bro's just out. He said bye. Or she said, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. A lot of messed up stuff is happening. I should make a video. I should make videos like that where I talk about the drama. I could write it down though. I'm not showing receipts also. I'm just gonna talk and crochet. Which I'm gonna sit my butt back up. I need to watch my posture. Ooh, my back. It cracked. Yeah, I guess we don't support Ava Kris Tyson anymore. Kris with a K. From Mr. Beast, so that's interesting. Maybe I'll make the video 30 minutes long. It's at 26:40 right now. That's interesting. That's like double the last video I made. Because I've just been yapping. So, also, I'm not a very fast crocheter, which I'm sure y'all can tell. Like, my groom would have been done with this by now. I love this song. This is one of the good ones. It sounds like a Disney princess. Love Disney. Even though it's kind of falling off. Apparently, I saw a thing on TikTok that was like, oh, Walt's favorite Disney princess was Cinderella, and I was like, cute. I mean, not my favorite, but I like Rapunzel and Aurora and Meg from Hercules. Megara. Yeah, I don't know. Love her. I would totally listen to Disney songs, but I think on YouTube you can't do that. I don't know. I don't think so, because I think it's copyright. I should probably pay more attention to, like, if Pure Petrosini is, but I'm shouting him out so much. Like, y'all probably don't even know who he is, and I'm putting y'all on, so I think that it's okay. I don't know. Go stream his music on Spotify. I don't know if he's dead or not. The photos I've seen of him is black and white, so maybe he is old. What else? Oh, also it's very difficult for me not to eat making these baby blankets because, ew, from the factory. What was I yapping about? Oh, I can't eat making these baby blankets. I'm putting myself on very strict with these. I'm not gonna eat any food. I'm gonna do it on a clean surface. My hands are gonna be washed, and I'm not gonna touch them with like my legs or my face or anything. Just cause like I just don't think it's cute. Yeah, I think my next video is definitely going to be about YouTuber drama. YouTuber, Twitch streamer, all of them. So, What? Oh yeah, TikToker's the other one I'm looking for. Which, okay, wait. One more thing before I finish off. Rosanna Pansino. I used to love your content. Love, love, love. Why is she complaining about how she was edited in a Mr. Beast video? Girl, he really... Go to Mr. Beast philanthropy and you'll understand why I'm upset. Like, bro is like building entire villages all over the world. He's helping so many people. And that's what you're complaining about. Go to his videos where he buys entire grocery stores and donates everything to homeless shelters. Like, when he adopted she was talking about it like, oh yeah, we talked on the phone and then he was like, oh, I gotta go, I'm saving 200 dogs. And that's a bad thing? What? Girl, no. I do not care if you did really good or really bad in a Mr. Beast video. That is so trivial. I would gladly get voted out in the first 2 minutes of a Mr. Beast video. That's content for him to make more money to give to other people who need it. Girl, what? What? I don't know. Maybe I'm being dumb. Maybe there's more to it. Maybe Mr. Beast killed her entire family. Except for he didn't. But she was edited out of the video. Not even out of it. It was the hide and seek video.